Welcome back to Evolve with Unique. My name is Carolyn. I'm just cleansing the space, removing any negative energy. Today I wanted to talk about learning from your mistakes. When I first started this journey, I honestly didn't know what to expect. I knew I came in wanting to change the relationships that I've attracted, right? Because I was constantly attracting unhealthy relationships and I didn't understand why. And the more I grow and the more I learn on my journey, I realized that, when I was younger or even 2, 3 years ago, I didn't even understand that I was in unhealthy relationships. I didn't understand that I was having unhealthy friendships. I didn't understand the type of people that I was attracting to my life. And I think the most important thing of this journey is the self-awareness aspect of, learning about childhood trauma, learning about toxic behaviors, learning about how negative energies can affect you. They can affect your growth. They can affect you, your finances. They can affect your relationships. They can affect every aspect of your life. And I found myself in a pattern that wasn't very beneficial for me, because in the end I would always end up either in friendships or relationships where I got the shitty end of the stick, right? And so I started questioning it. And the more I questioned it, the more I realized that I was the problem. And I was the problem because I grew up in a household where I wasn't taught how to receive healthy love or how to give healthy love. So I pretty much allowed any type of relationship into my life. And because I lacked that healthy love, because I even lacked self-love, I would hold on to relationships and things that did not serve me. The only thing those things would do was drain my energy and bring me down. And so as I've been on this journey, as I've been growing, as I've been healing, as I've been forgiving, people in the past who have hurt me, so that I can move forward, right, and excel in life and take my power back, I've realized that this is going to be an ongoing thing, right? Because we're constantly going to be meeting people. But the great thing about self-awareness is, now that you know what toxicity is, now that you know what the negative behaviors are, now that you know what it means, if someone is gaslighting you or love bombing you or manipulating you or doing any of these, toxic, behaviors, now you can kind of know how to move forward, right? Now you know that you're going to protect your energy and you're not going to allow certain people into your life. Now you're going to be careful with the energies that you surround yourself with, because you understand the importance of it. And so people always ask me, oh, you're 37 and you're still single. Why is that? It's because I'm not interested in jumping into a relationship with someone who I know is not compatible with me. I'm looking for something long term. I'm looking for something meaningful. I'm looking for something that has substance, right? And nowadays people just date to date. People date because they just want to have sex. People date with no intentions of really getting to know their partner. And when I started this journey, I literally went through and I wiped anything that was no longer serving me. However, there was someone in particular that held a little, space in my heart. And the only reason, they did was because I really felt like we had a really great connection. I felt like the chemistry was great. And, in my mind, I was saying, you know what, if this person is willing to do the work and work on themselves, then I'm open to it. And that's how I've always been my entire life. I'm always willing to give someone a chance. I'm always willing to forgive people, because I know everyone makes mistakes. No one is perfect, right? But like I said, it's about learning from your mistakes. So anyways, this particular person entered in my life and I just started watching them and I started noticing their actions. And I realized that they were no longer for me. So I had to cut them off. And I'm glad that I have started working on myself, and I understand the importance of being aware, because you see, when you're not aware, you're going to repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again. And when you're stuck in that type of energy, that negative energy, then you're going to attract certain type of people into your life. Everyone is vibrating at a certain type of energy, right? So if I'm taking action every single day, and I'm working on myself, and I'm practicing self-love, and I'm practicing self-care, and I'm sewing into myself, and I'm raising my vibrations, and someone comes to me on a lower vibration, and they're still coming with manipulation, and they're still coming and they're unemotionally unavailable, they're emotionally unavailable, I mean, then I'm going to be able to recognize that, right? Because I've been doing the work, and I'm vibrating on a higher frequency. So I'm going to be able to tell right then and there that this person is not ready for something long term. They're not ready for something healthy. So I have to make the decision to walk away. And that's what this journey is about. This journey is about being aware. This journey is about knowing yourself, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and constantly sewing into yourself and raising your vibration so you can start attracting and manifesting things you want for yourself. Learning from your mistakes so you don't repeat the same patterns over and over again. And a lot of times we hold on to friendships. A lot of times we hold on to relationships. We're afraid to walk away because we have become codependent on this person. We allow the toxic behavior. And then we are drained. Our energy is drained. We're not even able to really operate at our fullest potential, right? Because we're so focused on the drama happening in our friendships and our relationships that we can't really see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that we are important. We matter. We should come first. And when you're not sewing into yourself, how are you able to give to others in a healthy way? So I really encourage you to start working on yourself. I encourage you to start looking at the patterns in your life. Are there people in your life that are toxic? Are there toxic behaviors that you're exhibiting? Because if it is, and you're trying to make a shift in a healthier way, then you got to start removing things that no longer serve you. You really got to start sewing in yourself. You got to start writing in your journal. You got to start doing that introspection. Start asking yourself those tough questions. And I'm going to keep it real. This journey is not easy, because when I realized that I was the problem, when I realized that the reason why I was attracting all these unhealthy relationships was because of what I went through growing up, realizing that I did not receive healthy love growing up. I was not taught how to deal with my emotions in a healthy way. I was not taught how to deal with stress in a healthy way. And that's why a lot of things happened the way they did. Then yeah, it was like, a punch in the stomach, because I'm like, damn, I went through all of this stuff. And it's because of what I went through and not understanding the importance of self-love, the importance of valuing myself, the importance of protecting my energy and peace, the importance of living in the now and not being so focused on controlling every aspect of my life because I'm afraid of what the future holds for me. Realizing that, listen, life is what you make it, right? When you wake up every day and you show gratitude and you're just grateful for being here and having the things that you have in your life, you're going to realize that it's easier to go with the flow of life, and things are going to start happening to you, and you're going to start being more grateful, right? When you start realizing that, then your life will be a little bit easier, right? You'll be able to go with the flow a little bit easier, and you won't be so hard on yourself. So I encourage you, start working on yourself, start sewing into yourself, and start removing things that no longer serve you because they are holding you back. They're keeping you stagnant, and we should all be trying to be better than we were yesterday, right? We should all be working on becoming the best version of ourselves. And if you're happy at where you are right now, then great. But if you're not, and you feel like you're lacking something, if you feel like you're tired of having toxic relationships, if you're tired of being manipulated, if you're tired of being cheated on, if you're tired of one-sided friendships or one-sided relationships, if you're tired of not having equal give and take, then it's time to start doing the work. It's time to start sewing into yourself so you can start manifesting the things you want So I hope this message helps. I wish you good luck on your journey. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM. Stay blessed.